he'll do anything a girl tells him to.
Yeah.
So he's going to do whatever Danielle tells him to. And if Danielle wants him to fucking slit our throats in front of everybody, he's going to try it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we gotta make sure.
He's probably a way better competitor than Adam. But then further on in the game, Adam's good at
Quizzes and all that stuff.
But who knows? Like, we never got those questions.
Honestly, this is at the end of the day, we cannot predict what competitions are going to have.
Right.
Do I think this next one's going to be an endurance or physical? Yeah, I do.
Do you think if Danielle wins HOH, she's going to put us?
No way.
That's
No
what I'm
way.
saying.
But I don't think she's going to win HOH. The closer and closer it gets, the more I talk to her about it, she's not going to win this week. She doesn't want to win.
Because then she makes enemies.
Exactly. She has no reason to win. She talks this game of like, I'm a competitor. Sorry.
I know, and I can't wait to play.
I can't wait to play. I'm going to win this first HOH. No, she's not going to play to win it. You know who's going to play to win? Portia. Probably Shelly. I feel like you guys, you know. I think that's who's going to be competing in this next HOH. Maybe Dominic. But I guarantee if Adam stays here, he's probably not going to compete either.
Probably will, but he just sucks.
Yeah, all that too. But, I mean, I think really, like...
And we can't let Danielle feel like we are suspicious of her ever.
Oh, no.
Even when we decide to get rid of Dominic, we have to make it look like it's a group decision. And we'll be like, you know what, we were trying to keep Dominic and pull for it, but they really want Dominic. And so, I mean, what are we going to do? We can't let Jeff and Jordan think that we're going to split yet, or, you know what I mean? And just let her keep thinking.
What's the votes this week?
It's 8.
It's a 4, yeah, it's a 4-4.
So we need 4?
Yeah.
But I am
So
the
it'd be us
tiebreaker.
3.
Portia.
And Portia will vote what we... But Kalia and Shelly will do what you said.
Yeah, but
Shelly's got the key. Oh, wait, she still can't. I still...
Here's the other thing. Be real careful with Kalia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's really close with Danielle.
Well, she's on that side of
She's
crew.
on the
I told her
late
that
night
too.
crew,
But
and-
they never
No,
really
I
talk
know.
games.
Yeah, me
No,
and Kalia talk about, like...
I've heard that Kalia and you are not as close as you think that you are.
Who said that?
I've just heard that.
Oh. Well, I mean, even if me and Kalia, we talk, we just talk about...
Yeah.
I don't really... Like, I'll keep her... Because I assume she's with all of us. I mean, I'll keep her informed, like, what's going on, like, what we're all thinking.
Yeah.
And then...
Kalia's not stupid either.
No, I know she's not. Like,
She kind of is.
Is she really?
Yeah.
I don't know if she's necessarily stupid, but the thing with Kalia is she's...
Well, everyone thinks they're getting away with playing
She gets her
both
mouth
sides.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
They
Everyone
totally
thinks
do.
they're getting away. But the thing is, I don't care because I could see it, and they're all going eventually.
I know,
So
but if we're smart enough to use them against themselves, if they think that they're doing one thing, they'll never see stuff coming. Like getting rid of Dominic, we can make it look like it's, whoa, fuck, we're having a hard time because everybody's making sense.
Can you see this huge zit on my face? Really bad.
Right there? Right
there. That one too.
No. I only saw it because you pointed it out last night.
See.
No, we weren't. No, trust us. We're not saying anything to her either. And that's why we need to talk to you guys to make sure that you guys are, that we're all on the same page.
Well, 100%. I mean, from this point forward, like, I'm just saying, like, all 4 of us, whenever we're talking to Danielle or doing stuff with Danielle, keep in the back of your mind that she is fucking trying to play all of us. Because, she's...
Oh, for
you know what I mean?
I know.
And then when you guys are gone, it's
She's
down there
there.
cracking jokes.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I see that. Because I'm like, why is Danielle the first one up there? Like, what are you, the fucking captain of the crew? And then as soon as, like, everything's fine, you never see her. Like, she's right there in the fucking middle, pointing fingers.
Like I said,
I see it. I'm not dumb. I see it, too.
And like I told Rachel, I'm like, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. You know what I mean? Like, she's a great social player, and she's got fucking biggest genes. So do I think she can manipulate this game? Yeah, very easily.
But she's put in that position, you know what I mean? But the thing is, I don't think, she thinks, like, that I think in her head, she thinks that none of this, we're thinking any of this.
No, of course not. But again, we are in the best position if we let her keep on thinking that we are thinking that you guys are going to turn on us. And even if because she's going to come to you guys at some point. Obviously, she hasn't already, but she's going to come and just plant 1 or 2 seeds of doubt. She's not going to come out and say it, that we're talking about putting you guys up or blah, blah, blah. But if you were to win HOH next week, I guarantee you she's up here talking about how, like, well, you know, they blah, blah, and something, and even, like, Kalia might pop up with something here or something there. It's going to be small. They're all going to try to plant little seeds of doubt.
Stuff that we already know, like, because she says she's with us, and then I'll just, like, fill her in and tell her what's going on. Yeah. And then I'll tell her, you know, I was like, she wanted to go up this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she was like, I want to get rid of LaJuan. But I mean,
I don't think Clea.
It's never
Whoever told you that Clea's not close, this is what I think about Clea, and this is my honest opinion. She just wants to know things to be part of the crew, and then when she's with the late night crew, she might say something to feel cool.
Right.
So it might slip out. So she might be like, "Hey, this is blah blah blah," and then it becomes telephone, and then by the time it gets back to you, it's like Jordan and Clea aren't as close as they think when they don't even talk
Why did Danielle
game.
say that?
It doesn't matter who says it, but that's what's going
I
on.
don't
You know what I
care.
mean? That's what it is. Clea is not working the system or the game.
Yeah,
she doesn't know what's going on. She just wants to be part of something. And then with the late night crew, she wants to be part of that. That's why I'm like, I make fun of them. Like, why don't you guys go to sleep? Because no good
they
is
don't,
happening after
right.
3 o'clock.
No.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, why don't you guys just go? They stay up and talk shit and play telephone and put this shit in everybody's head.
Yeah.
No, I did say something to Kalia one time, just like you said, planting a seed in her head. I did say when we were up here, I was like, you know, no, and I told him, I said it, I was like, you know, nobody ever suspects Danielle, or like, you know, ever brings up her name. She goes, oh, I know. And then I just kind of like quit saying that. Remember me telling you that?
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I don't know why I don't really buy into everybody what they say, and then just coming up and talking to you guys every once in a while makes me feel better about everything. So
because
me
at this
too.
point in the game, Danielle would be stupid to make a move on any level to try to get any of us out.
Right.
But not to say that she's not going to be trying to put
Talk
shit in our
other people.
head or talk to other people who are going to try to put shit in our head, like Kalia. Kalia's a perfect example. So I would be very careful because she is close with Danielle. And they do stay up late, and all those people stay up late. So it would not surprise me if Kalia at some point says something to you that makes you suspicious of Danielle.
And, I think
And Danielle could be the one telling her to say it.
right.
See, but from talking to her, I mean, she had,
Well, I think.
But remember, I tell Rachel, same thing. I think it's easier for us. You girls need to separate emotion and your personal feelings from these people from your logical side. Just think about
I'm really bad at
game.
that. Yeah.
Just think about game.
Yeah.
Just think about what position Kalia's in. What motives would she have to try to play both sides and stay in the middle and be right where she's at?
Yeah.
She's a floater. She's not gonna.
Yeah.
She's not
Well,
gonna
and she knows she's
pick
not
sides.
playing
She's not gonna try to do something that's gonna expose her. Go up on the block. Yeah. If she's volunteering herself, she feels comfortable, and obviously she knows that. Yeah, we're gonna.
She's gonna get herself run over. If we keep Adam can't stand her. They're gonna go after each other. Yeah.
see, well, then that's a good reason to keep her. You know, I mean, to keep Adam, because then they would go at it. Dominic, if Dominic saved them, LaJuan goes, well, never mind. I don't know.
We'll see. Like I said,
I mean, it's for me. I don't care. Whatever
care.
you guys want,
I
I would
really
go.
don't
So
care.
I really don't care either. To
But I
me,
mean,
I
we
feel
all
like we
four
can
have
take
an
it.
advantage
us
because we
four
all
right
for
here,
sure trust each
us-
other.
That's what I'm saying. And us four, we have to make these decisions together because we're not gonna. We have to figure out what's gonna be best for us. You guys. I think you're a little closer to Adam, or you've had more conversations with him.
Yeah, but I still, like I said, I
He's
still don't trust him.
Well, and see with
He's such an
what about
easy
Dominic?
flipper.
What about when you guys talked to Dominic yesterday?
Dominic, like I told you, I see a change in him, and I feel like he plays with his heart,
Yeah.
which is like, I hate to play on his heartstrings, but it's a weak point because I
Yeah.
do the same thing, and he'd feel bad. Like if we're like, listen, we made a deal. You swear on your family. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Well, Dominic told me last week before the HOH, he's like, okay, if we play the 6 of us, you know, us 4, Danielle and Dominic, he's like, we can take out everyone, and then he's like, then the 6 of us go at it.
That's
and
what
he's
he
like,
told me.
But then he said also, he's like, and I know that me and Danielle will be in the position at that point to whichever side that we go on is going to be the stronger side. So they're already planning to come.
And he did say like
side.
the whole deal with him staying was like, well, yeah, I'll pair up with Danielle.
Yeah.
You know.
So I mean, this is always an option. If we were to keep Dominic, and we do think that he's going to be good at his word, Danielle's not going to do anything would never do anything to any of us here for minimum 3 weeks,
She
probably.
wouldn't do, I don't think she would do anything ever. I think she'll let Dominic do it.
Well,
Right.
additionally, but I'm saying she wouldn't make a move for like 3 weeks. Now, would Dominic come after us? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure, but if he's still we've kept him safe for a couple weeks, a few weeks, and he is, like you said, I think he is going to feel bad. We might also be in a position at some point when there's 7 people left or 8 people left where we're like, yeah, we're going after this person, Dominic.
back.
Boom.
Dominic goes.
Well, that's another thing too that I just thought of when you were talking. Dominic's a good player, and other people in the house know it. Yeah. And if we could at least fear people with like, listen, if you put us up, you know we stick together. You're going to go home next week. As opposed to, you want to get a good player out, Dominic's in this house.
Right, he's
and you don't piss anybody off.
Yeah.
And you got us behind you.
Right, exactly.
Let me take you out next week.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Well, and another big advantage about Dominic is that he is stupid. He slips stuff up all the time. He thinks that, you know, like, we're good. He's like, oh, we're good, yes, so this is what we're going to do. And then later on in the game, whoever's side, if it's I pick you guys or if I pick Jeff and Jordan, and he's like...
See, he doesn't say that to us, though.
He doesn't?
Yeah,
he doesn't say sides
not even
and
last
shit.
night, or I mean, not even last week when you were HOH?
No.
No.
Because he was up here and I wasn't really buying his shit. I was just kind of like yamming him. And then he told me too after. He's like,
please do not obstruct your microphone.
You weren't believing anything I said. I'm like, not really. Because when people come up here and they blow smoke in my ass, I'm like,
it's because you're HOH.
I know, I'm like, is it done yet?
Well, maybe it's because, maybe he said, I mean, he doesn't say anything after I put him up. Like, okay, the second I put him and Adam up, he took Adam to the back.
Yeah, but then he came to us after.
Oh,
and he's like, so what's the deal? He's like, are we pawns? Both of them did, actually.
Yeah.
They're like, we're pawns? And Adam was talking to me in the back, and I
Rachel
looked out and like,
told them that. Rachel said they're not the target.
So Adam goes, we're pawns, right? And I'm like, yeah. And I didn't want to say, I'm like, well, yeah, there's a plan in place. And I didn't want to say, well, the reason why you guys are up because blah, 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 Khalil. I didn't want to say all that, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm like, listen, there's a plan. I'll tell you later about it. And then Dominic was looking right at me. And then Dominic came in and he's like, so what's up? He's like, so we're going to get rid of Adam? Like, they both think, you know,
that's what I
yeah, I know. So I'm like,
this is the thing. Is like I said, if we've already had a conversation with both of them individually and said we need you to throw the POV.
Yeah.
And
Adam's like, do I need to throw it? Do I not? Should I go for it? Like last night, I was like, whatever, dude. Like just fucking hold off. You know what I mean? Just calm down.
Well, and then yesterday, right after when
I love when people do shitty too in competitions. Like, did you like the way I threw that?
I know.
No, I like the way you suck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
he was like, dude, I knew that if I went slow.
I know.
Dude, knew if you went slow, dude, come on.
I know. It's so funny.
I was like, yeah.
But then yesterday when Adam and Dominic were in the have not room together talking, I went in there and I was like, yeah, so you guys know like what's going on, right? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, we'll play in this POV tomorrow, and you know,
like a beer or something though. Like.